I try and always think, is the final effect of this story, whether it ends happily or ends sadly, is the final effect going to be a net benefit to the universe into which I am putting it? And that doesn't mean it has to be all glory and light or even particularly enlightening. Some stories are just fun and there's value in that. We all need to go to the movies and just eat popcorn and check our brains at the door, and that's a valuable exercise. But there are definitely people, especially in horror, that they have a philosophy of, my job is to kick you into the gutter, hold your face down in the poop water, and then scream at you, this is all there is. And if you feel terrible at the end of the process, I've done my job. And I would rather be the guy who kicks you into the gutter, holds your face down and screams, we've got problems, fix them, and then we can move on and hopefully improve things. So with that philosophy, definitely if I write a scene in my head and I go, could I tell this more effectively with less abuse? If I can, I'll do it. I have bad words in my books because they're about real people. That said, I use the minimum naughty language possible to get the point across, and then I stop. And people are big into like, oh, it has to be realistic and lifelike. And that's just baloney too, because if books were realistic and lifelike, they would mostly be about people going to the bathroom, complaining, combing their hair, and sleeping. That's a terrible book. So I do the minimum harm necessary to get a good effect across. And sometimes the minimum harm is painful. We get shots at the doctor. Nobody's like, yay, it's penicillin day, but we do it. And I think stories have that effect as well. Sometimes they can be painful, but I do think it behooves us to look at, what's my point in hurting someone? If it's just to prove that I can hurt people, that doesn't have a lot of value in my book. And I'd rather hurt you in a way that you come out a little bit stronger or better or wiser.